Hello, my awesome Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly energy reading. This is just a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest. Also, if you haven't had a chance to check your moon reading, your love reading, or your abundance bonus rather on my channel for June yet, go ahead and please do so. If you do enjoy this, please do like, subscribe, share, all that great stuff, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss upcoming videos. I will be putting new moon videos up as well as the July monthly videos, so you don't want to miss that. Otherwise, we will go ahead and get started with your weekly energy reading, and we don't do reversals on the weekly, but we do on everything else. So let's see what we've got working for you here. And looks like we have the Wheel of Fortune followed by the 10 of Wands and the Tower card. All right, so we've got some pretty big cards here. So it does look like you have the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like you have recently had some changes, obviously for the positive. I do feel like maybe you've gotten some good news, perhaps with a job, perhaps with something that you've been waiting for, a purchase, a home, you know, maybe a new relationship, something like that. I do feel like you've had some fortune here, obviously. And I do think that's a really good thing for you, because with this card, I'm feeling like for a lot of you, it's been a long time coming, right? Maybe you had to really fight, struggle, push through a lot. It may have been you know, you've really battled an uphill battle to get to here. Because I'm seeing with this 10 of Wands that, you know, you had to really go through a lot of burdens to be able to put this burden down, okay? And you may still be even carrying some residual burdens. So, you know, if you did get a new relationship, you know, you may still have a little bit of residual connection to an ex or something that could be a problem, or it may just even be a mental situation where, you know, you're still like, you know, it's still residual care, you know, you're carrying it with you, even though you've moved on. Same thing with if it's a new job, new things like that. Maybe you've moved on, you've gotten better, you've really feeling very fortunate, but you know, you've been able to put, you know, 99.9% of your burdens down, but there's just something there a little bit that you're still kind of carrying with you, or still a little bit that you're having to clean up, deal with. Could be even a paperwork situation for some of you, just kind of closing out that last chapter. But you know, I don't see that being anything major, because you have this Tower moment down here, and I do feel like what this is this Tower moment is just really kind of the continuation of this for me. I feel like what this is that you've, like I said, I feel like this is something that's been a long time coming for you, and where here you're kind of just closing that out. You're really trying to fully heal from whatever it was, or finally close out that last bit of, you know, if you owed something, or if you had to finally get past that job situation, or if you had to finally finish that paperwork on a relationship or a divorce, or, you know, closing a loan, or, you know, getting signed off on a position, or whatever it may have been. I feel like this Tower coming down is kind of like the final step, right? That's like the closing of the chapter, okay? So I feel like that's what this is. It's just kind of like you're here, you're really feeling positive and better about it because you know it's there, it's in place. You've worked your tail off to get it. The good things are happening. It's all good. It's just that you've got a little tiny bit there, still residual left to close out, and then the Tower can completely be down, right, for you to start anew. So it's coming very soon, if it's not already, for some of you. But it's, you know, this is more like a logistical, I feel like, for most of you. And for some of you, if you have gone through a lot of traumatic situations with this, if it was a relationship, for example, that was really traumatic, you know, that you got out of, and now you found new peace or new love, this may be something where you're just carrying the scars and you're trying to heal through it. But once you do, that Tower is like an emotional tower. You're tearing down those walls that you didn't, you know, you built up, and now you're able to kind of trust and live and feel good again. So that could be coming for some of you as well. But let's see what your challenge card is. Alrighty. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords. And again, I feel like what this is for those of you who may be impatient, okay? I feel like you feel you're bound up, and that's exactly what we're talking about with this. This is that last piece of the puzzle. And again, it could be something that's all mental for you. It could be something like where you're just trying to heal through certain things, or just let go of that last bit, you know, of tie, of connection, of problem, whatever it may be. But for others of you, you know, this is where you're tied up. You're still maybe trying to close out a divorce, you know, you're still trying to close out a job to where you can be freed up to this new job that's already been offered to you, perhaps, those kinds of things. But I do feel like this is your challenge right here, is closing out this situation, and it's tying you up, right? So you're feeling really bound up a little bit, but it's just it's a momentary thing, okay? It's just a short-term tying up, and then you'll be able to tear the tower down, right? So I know it feels like it's taking forever, and for some of you it may be really like a process, and it may be something that's like, oh my gosh, come on, how long does it take to get through this? How long does it take for me to let go of this? How long does it take to get this paperwork process? How long does it take to, you know, switch whatever it is, whatever this joy that you're trying to get to, that you may already have, you know, it's inside, it's already happening for you, but whatever's holding you from being fully immersed in this, you know, it's feeling like it's just binding you up and taking forever. So whether it's like a paperwork thing, or, you know, a timing thing, or like, you know, I got this offer, this new job, but I'm under contract on this job, or I've got this new house, but I'm under this lease on this one until this closes, or, you know, I've got this new relationship, but this old one keeps popping back up, and it's making it real difficult to, you know, break free and really immerse myself in this. You know, I'm mentally tied to it, whatever it may be. You know, you're going to get through that, and it's going to be fine. But right now, that's your challenge, right? Your challenge is having patience, because you feel really bound up by it. But let's go ahead and see. We've got the psychic deck here, so let's go ahead and get some clarification on your Wheel of Fortune. See if that gives us any more enlightenment on what that might have to do with for you personally, or what it might mean. And then we will go from there. Alrighty, so let's see what we've got here. And we have patience. And that's ironic, because of course your Wheel of Fortune is there, you've got it. So whether it's an offer for something already, or whether you've already started anew, all of these things are in process, but you know, you've been patient enough, you feel like, but it's just going to take a little bit more patience. So just keep your patience. You know, enjoy what you can of it right now, because it's already being offered, it's already there. Enjoy, if you can, any of it. If it's something you're waiting to kind of get to, enjoy the idea of it, okay, right now, and just keep your patience, because it's coming. I know, understand you feel tied up because you're like, you want it right now, but just, you know, enjoy. It's kind of like thinking of sometimes planning a vacation is more exciting than the actual vacation itself. Try to think of it in that terms, and just keep your patience, because I do feel like, again, this is your biggest challenge right now. You are having trouble just being patient, because you feel so bound up, like, come on, let's get it done already, right? Whatever it may be, whether it's like starting your new job of your dreams, whether it's moving, whether it's, you know, moving on with a new relationship, whether it's whatever it may be, you're like, come on already, you know? So I get that, but just be patient, it's coming. Your will, okay? And again, this is the thing here with this. You have willed this to happen. You have worked your tail off to make it happen. Sheer willpower has gotten you there. You've worked your tail off. You are ready to put those burdens down. You're right there. You know, you're at the end of it. Light at the end of the tunnel, all that great stuff. Keep your willpower, keep your strength, keep going, have a little bit of patience. It's all coming to fruition. It's all coming together to where you can actually tear down all of the negative, all the bad energy will be gone, torn down, a thing of the past, and you'll be able to focus solely on this Wheel of Fortune, whatever that is to you. Take it as it resonates for you. So if it's, like I said, a new job, a new relationship, whatever, you'll be able to enjoy that, but just a little bit longer, right? There's light at the end of the tunnel for sure. And it's very, very soon. I mean, that's not something that we're talking long term away, you know, it's very, very soon. So this is just some general advice. So we'll get this on the tower here and close you out. But let's see what we've got here for you. Hopefully it will be of help to you. And let's see what we've got here for you. All right. So it says, to receive, you must release. What can you let go of? What do you want to receive? And I think, again, this is really, really in line with this. The Tower is really you releasing all of that negative energy. It's releasing the past. It's tearing down that tower that you did not want anymore, whether it's a job, whether it was the relationship, whether it was the life you just didn't enjoy anymore, whatever it is, that's exactly what that is. And you're releasing it here, okay? You were ready to put it down here, right? You were burdened by it. The thing is, there's one little thing that's hanging you up right now. And again, for many of you, it may just be a logistical, it may just be a matter of, if you're trying to buy the house of your dreams, could just be a little hang up on the loan, right? Or closing, if it's the job, it may just be you're waiting on certain things to come through for you to be able to start it, right? If it's the relationship, maybe you are looking for a new relationship and you're freed up from a bad one, so you're thrilled, but you want something new, so you feel a little bound up, like, okay, when can I get that? For others of you, you may already have found that new relationship, but you're kind of like, I can't move into it fully, immerse myself in it fully, because I've still got an ex hanging around a little bit, or I'm in a divorce process, so I've still got paperwork, that kind of thing. Whatever it may be for you, again, this is the part where you can release it, okay? And you can receive fully this happiness, this joy, this fortune that you've been looking for. But again, it's just gonna take a tiny bit more patience. You've already had the willpower to push through to get there, right? You just need to let it ride, right? Let it ride, because right here it says, what can you let go of, and what do you want to receive? So whatever it is that you've wanted, whatever you've put your willpower into, it's coming, okay? And this Tower is proving it. This Tower isn't coming down. Everything that's been negative that you've wanted to get rid of, you're getting rid of it. And your Wheel of Fortune here is there for you already. It's already there for you. It's just a matter of closing the deal, per se, or so to speak. So everything is good to go. Just make sure that you are open to, flowing with it, kind of being patient with it, understanding the process and letting it roll, and everything will come in its time. And I do think it's going to be very, very soon. And I think when this Tower comes down, all of that negativity, all of that stuff that you were ready to get rid of, it'll be a thing of the past, and you will have nothing to look forward to except for, the Wheel of Fortune, which is your joy, your excitement, good, positive things. So I think it's all going to work out great for you, and I'm really happy for you for that. So hopefully I have given you some information that you were happy to hear, and hopefully you will hit like, subscribe, share, all the other great stuff, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss your moon readings and your July readings coming up, and I hope to see you back soon. Bye.